Hey, it's me, Hrishikesh Kannan, popularly known as Hrishi K. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell icon now to get the latest videos and get taken into a world of entertainment, culture, sport, business, and current affairs.
I'm just curious to know, I mean, all these epic garbas, dandiyas, these folk dances have gone down in film history, but did you actually go to dandiyas, garbas? Have you ever attended, let's say, a Falguni Pathak?
No, not Falguni Pathak, not recently. In school, I'm talking about in school and college. तब we had attended one or two गरबाज और हम लोग गए थे देखने के लिए कि क्या होता है. इतना सुना था गरबे के बारे में और उन्होंने कहा था हमसे कि आप लोग ना इनर सर्कल में नहीं जाना, बहुत वहाँ पे कट थ्रोट होते हैं उन लोग, दे आर रियल गुड डांसर्स एंड दे डोंट वांट एनीबॉडी एल्स टू कम इन. हमने सोचा ठीक है तो हम लोग सब महाराष्ट्र लोग गए थे, हम लोग वी स्नक इन और हम लोग अंदर तक पहुंच गए. लेकिन जब ऐसा मूव हो रहा था, पहले बहुत कैजुअली डांस होता है ऐसे ही, मतलब बहुत स्वीट सा उन्होंने बोला दिस इज ग्रेट, सो वी वर डांसिंग वेरी एंड सडनली कुछ चेंज हो गई एनर्जी और जब वो पूरा सर्कल उल्टा आने लग गया हम पे तो वी कुड मैनेज इट, वी स्टार्टेड फॉलिंग अराउंड एंड ऑल, वी रैन अवे फ्रॉम देयर.
Maja is up for release on Prime Video, on Amazon Prime Video. I'm pleased to have the principal cast. Congratulations, all of you, for being in a Maduri Dixit film.
Yes, that's true. It's so true.
Congratulations to me on being in my fourth Maduri Dixit interview in a year. I'm just lucking out big time. गजू भाई, संजय कपूर मुझसे कह रहे थे कि मैं माधुरी दीक्षित के साथ दिन भर शूटिंग करता हूँ, बहुत प्रोफेशनल है मैम, अच्छे शॉट होते हैं हमारे, यूँ निकल जाता है वक्त, घर पहुँचता हूँ तो सोचता हूँ आई ला, मैं तो माधुरी दीक्षित का हीरो था. तो ये एहसास कब हुआ? गाड़ी में, शूटिंग के आते टाइम, जाते टाइम, घर पे?
जब आनंद तिवारी ने फोन पे बताया कि ऐसा हो रहा कि मतलब उसके बाद एक हफ्ते तक फोन नहीं आया तो मुझे लगा चीज पलट गई है, कुछ हो गया है, या तो अनिल कपूर या संजय कपूर आ गए हैं. तो मैंने बोला तिवारी जी को, मैंने कहा मैं अपना नाम चेंज कर लूंगा, अनिल कपूर रख लेता हूँ, मुझे ये रोल चाहिए मुझे.
क्या बात है. I'm just curious to know, I mean, all these epic garbas, dandiyas, these folk dances have gone down in film history, but did you actually go to dandiyas, garbas? Have you ever attended, let's say, a Falguni Pathak?
No, not Falguni Pathak, not recently. In school, I'm talking about in school and college. तब we had attended one or two गरबाज और हम लोग गए थे देखने के लिए कि क्या होता है. इतना सुना था गरबे के बारे में और उन्होंने कहा था हमसे कि आप लोग ना इनर सर्कल में नहीं जाना, बहुत वहाँ पे कट थ्रोट होते हैं उन लोग, दे आर रियल गुड डांसर्स एंड दे डोंट वांट एनीबॉडी एल्स टू कम इन. तो हमने सोचा ठीक है तो हम लोग सब महाराष्ट्र लोग गए थे, हम लोग वी स्नक इन और हम लोग अंदर तक पहुंच गए. लेकिन जब ऐसा मूव हो रहा था, पहले बहुत कैजुअली डांस होता है ऐसे ही, मतलब बहुत स्वीट सा तो उन्होंने बोला दिस इज ग्रेट, सो वी वर डांसिंग वेरी एंड सडनली कुछ चेंज हो गई एनर्जी और जब वो पूरा सर्कल उल्टा आने लग गया हम पे तो वी कुड मैनेज इट, वी स्टार्टेड फॉलिंग अराउंड एंड ऑल, वी रैन अवे फ्रॉम देयर. सो ये मेरा गरबे का मतलब एक एक्सपीरियंस था which was amazing. But the colors and the kind of music, or matlab, it was fabulous.
Basically, you're being modest. You went in the center, then everybody else just stopped dancing.
No.
I think basically that's what happened. No. But your modesty doesn't allow you to put it any other way. Ritwik, I mean, I really enjoyed Bandish Bandits, and it was Anand and yourself, and. Honestly, I mean, I know that Anand had done so much work in the theatre and things like that, but I was just taken in by that entire series. And this is the second time you're working with him, but it's a totally different thing, isn't it? I mean, I remember you telling me that there was tremendous amount of discipline required for that one.
Yeah.
Was this easier to do?
No, over here I had to discipline myself on my own because I was just flabbergasted by the idea that I'm on a set with the likes of everybody that's sitting here. And
the Boom song, you've done a great job.
Thank
Your dancing
you.
chops are
Thank
there
you.
for everybody to see.
Thank you. I was very nervous on that day also that not only do I have to dance, I'll have to do Garba and I have to do it next to the Maduri Dixit. So I was very, very, very nervous. But so there was no strict discipline in the form of any skill set to be picked up. but there was strict discipline in the form of the fact you stop being a fanboy, start acting, start being professional here. So yeah.
You have a sister in real life.
I do.
No, I've always wondered because we were two boys growing up. I've always seen brothers and sisters, and I found that chemistry to be very unique. You know, they can go at each other's throats. Sometimes can be best friends and confidants, and it's a very interesting dynamic there between the two of you. I'd like you to talk about it. You kick his butt.
Yeah.
That's obvious.
I kick him.
What is the nice thing to say?
Yeah, but that's a nice thing to
It's a nice thing to say.
And it was such a fun day when we were shooting this scene because there was full on. I get on top of him and then
Sorry, fun day for whom?
for me and ma'am were having a blast. But
You know, they always say in Hollywood there's method acting and things like that. You know, I hope you didn't really go for.
no,
Of
I
course
was
she
very
was.
careful.
Of course she did.
What rubbish!
Who'd miss an opportunity
If you were
like
there,
this?
now, we were taken aback with the force. She jumped on him like on the bed. She
I
had his
feel
throat.
for you, brother.
Nearly ने नाक वाक कुछ तोड़ दिया
No,
था
kuch
उसने.
bhi. I jumped fully. Then I calmed myself.
How you jump fully?
I jumped fully.
Look at that. Look at that.
And then but it was so much fun. We were also like really good friends on set. So we had a blast while playing Tara and Tejas also. Yeah, it was so much fun. हम लोग दोनों ना like students. There was a scene where Gajju sir's Copra Pak was happening.
What is Copra Pak?
Okay, so Copra Pak is a sweet dish.
Mithai.
It's
Yeah.
a
Gujarati
pak-
mithai.
Correct. Pak made out of coconut.
Yeah.
But
But so Tejas, Ritwik and I are sitting. से कैमरा के पीछे हम बैठे cues दे रहे हैं. And Gajju sir has say Copra Pak. But उनके मुंह से आ ही नहीं रहा Copra Pak. अरे Capra Poke.
पोखरा का.
Capra
there was
This is
one
not
Copra
English,
Cup.
which is supposed to screw up in the script.
there was one point where sir was so annoyed by that word. He had asked for a piece of paper. He wrote Copra Pak
And
on
then
it,
we were
kept
like-
it here, and
Yeah.
he was like, "Ki, I'll slyly look at it and say it right." And he looks at it and says, Copra Pak.
And Ritwik and I had to be really quiet in the side, but we were just like shaking with the script like that.
बॉल जो है बैट पे आ ही नहीं रही.
Hit and miss का खेल चल रहा है. Barkha, you know, the problem is that when you see Gajraj Rao and Rajit Kapoor, it's very difficult to stop yourself from smiling, especially or laughing or giggling or bursting out into guffaws.
Right.
But at the same time, it must have been a wonderful experience. I mean, Rajat, again, such a fine actor.
Yes.
You're
Yeah.
playing his daughter.
Yes.
Let's start with the American twang. Easy to get, difficult to get?
I think for me it was a little difficult to get because I've not tried it before. I've shied away actually.
Do you roll your R's? Is that how it works?
Roll your
You
R.
roll your R's,
R's,
yeah.
R's.
Yeah, you roll your R's. There's a certain kind of way you talk. Like they're different.
Oh, you've lived in the US. How good is that, ma'am?
Oh yeah, it's good. It's good. She's really good.
Thank you.
And we had this speech coach.
Yes.
On
Yeah,
board,
she
and
helped us.
she used to be like a little principal. She used to stand there and roll your R's. She used to go like an every. Okay, we're doing it. So
Yeah.
it's quite a lot of pressure.
Yeah, pressure and a lot a lot
Training.
of guidance,
Yes.
and in
But
fact,
they did a fab job.
thank you, ma'am. As
PC ना.
PC Prerna Chawla, yeah,
She's your coach, huh?
she is an actor herself, but like on this film, she came as a dialect coach, and I think as soon as I was confirmed for the film, in the same phone conversation, Anand sir was like, "अच्छा चलो अभी तुम्हें प्रेरणा से मिलाते हैं, तुम्हारी dialect coaching शुरू करते हैं," and I'm like, "Huh?" And you won't believe it. I gave a few auditions for this film, and I never knew I'm supposed to have an accent. I thought she's a girl who's Indian and she's been living in America. I didn't know she's supposed to have an American accent because none of my auditions were an American accent or anything. And after I got confirmed,
So they tricked you.
I think that was the least of their concern, tricking me or anything. But yeah, I never knew. And then this happened. But no, I don't know how it's going to be received at the end of the day. But I know I've really worked hard and given my best.
No, it's looking natural. It's looking wonderful. It's looking wonderful.
Thank you so much.
गज्जू भाई, आप एक जमाने में एड फिल्म बनाते थे, अब भी बना रहे हैं?
बिल्कुल बना रहा हूँ. अभी पिछले महीने ही सौरभ गांगुली के साथ एड शूट किया
तो
मैंने.
दाल रोटी अभी वही है,
मतलब EMI निकलते हैं उससे.
EMI से. तो निनाद कामत बहुत उम्दा वॉइस ओवर आर्टिस्ट है.
Yes.
पहले से जानते हैं आप उसको?
Absolutely.
Because I figured I'm seeing the trailer
Yes.
and I'm seeing the chemistry between the two of you and those scenes, and I can't wait to see the scenes. और मुझे पता नहीं कहीं से मैंने कुछ कनेक्ट किया, मैंने कहा ये जरूर इनके स्टूडियो में गया होगा, कुछ डबिंग की होगी इसने, तो निनाल के साथ मतलब
कोलैबोरेशन हुआ है,
दोस्ती।
सालों साल को, वो बहुत ही टैलेंटेड आर्टिस्ट हैं, एक्टर हैं, और
खुद ही एक्टर है, करेक्ट है,
गजब एक्टर है वो, और अच्छा रहा वो सीन भी, बड़े मजेदार हुए उसमें, मतलब।
और आनंद ने डायलॉग्स खुद लिखे हैं कि डायलॉग राइटर कोई और है?
डायलॉग स्क्रिप्ट
Sumit
Sumit
Bhatia,
Bhatia.
Anand
Sumit
Tiwari,
ने
everybody's together.
those lines are amazing.
क्या फेमिनिज्म,
Feminism.
Feminism.
इससे तो
नहीं, एक तो जूझ रहा है क्योंकि खराब अंग्रेजी बोलता है, दूसरा मतलब उसका सेक्सुअल कोच लगता है यही है, निनाद कामत। तो उन सीन्स में इम्प्रोवाइज किया गया कि मतलब एकदम स्क्रिप्ट
मटेरियल अच्छा था, मटेरियल अच्छा था, उसके आसपास अगर उतना भी नहीं करेंगे, थोड़ा बहुत तो लाना था।
नहीं, आप तो थिएटर वाले, वो भी थिएटर वाला है,
Yes.
तो कहीं ऐसा ना हो कि लंबे लंबे टेक
नहीं
चलते
नहीं,
गए, रोकना पड़ा।
आनंद उसमें बहुत ही स्ट्रिक्ट हैं, वो फैलने नहीं देते।
You know, I've always wondered, because I've never lived abroad and you have, is that when these not cross-cultural actually, but these marriages happen between Indian Americans and, you know, Indians, and you're a classic case, I mean, it's the other way around, of course, is, you know, the families also have to get adjusted. And in lots of cases, those adjustments kind of take a toll and things like that. But there's also lots of discovery.
Yeah.
So that must have appealed to you as a script point. I mean, a guy from India, you know, falling in love with a girl from America, and that cross-cultural exchange.
Yeah, absolutely. Because what I've discovered is I have married someone who's grown up there, though his family is Indian and his parents had left India a long time, in the 40s or something. They first went to London, then they went to America, but they made their careers and their life there. My husband was born there, grew up there. तो क्या होता है, जब जिस वक्त पे जो पेरेंट्स जाते हैं ना, जिस वक्त पे, तो वो टाइम वॉर्प पे हो जाते हैं, तो वो सोचते हैं इंडिया अभी भी वैसे ही है। जब वो छोड़ के गए थे, इंडिया अभी भी वैसे ही है, और वैसे ही सब कुछ है, और सब वैसे ही उतने ही ट्रेडिशनल है जितने वो है वहाँ पे। सो दैट्स व्हाट आई फाउंड, दैट इज व्हाट हैपेंस टू पीपल. So if you see people out there who've left in the 40s now, they are more traditional than people who are in India.
That's a very interesting point.
Yes, it's
true.
Because I have a Canadian Sardarni friend called TJ, Tejinder Sidhu. And TJ says that about her parents. She said they moved from Ludhiana or Amritsar, wherever, to Canada, and they're still stuck in that time bomb.
Yes.
And you have to tell them that in India, girls wear short skirts, you know.
So what happened was, the first time me and my husband went, तभी we were dating, so we went out for the first time. He said, let's go to your mountain bike. और मैंने बोला, हाँ, I mountain bike. मुझे क्या पता, मुझे लगा बाइक लेके माउंटेन पे जाना और क्या करना है. So then he's like, okay.
Ma'am, he's just too handsome. You couldn't say no.
Of course. I was trying to impress. So he came the next day. He said, "My bike. Do you have a bike?" I said, "No, I don't have a bike." So I said, "Don't worry, I have one." So वो लेके आए mountain biking के लिए bike and all that. And then he gave me this pair of shorts. He says, "I'm very sorry, but you know we're going. You'll have to wear these shorts. I hope it's not too like. I hope your mom won't get upset if you have to wear the shorts and all that." I said, no, now my mom is going to like it. क्योंकि वो उनकी मम्मी सोच रही है कि अभी ये लड़की शॉर्ट कैसे पहनेगी ना, जो इंडिया से है. So you know they are stuck in that time warp. So ऐसा मजाक किया मैंने, and then of course that was an adventure. I don't ever want to go on again. क्योंकि mountain bike is really off track mountain biking, जहाँ पे मतलब ऐसे रास्ते, और मैं 20 साल से बाइक पे कभी बैठी ही नहीं थी. So I was biking after 20 years. And I'm in this situation when I'm on mountains and they're like, you know, like little rocks like that, and we're going down that, और मैं पीछे देख के, I just came down that, I was just freaking out.
A date to remember.
That was a date to remember, yes.
But I love his accent. His accent is so cool.
He is, but he speaks very good Marathi.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Little accent.
Yeah, I've noticed that his Marathi is impeccable.
Yes.
And you know, it's just
Because at home they used to speak Marathi, but he never saw like Hindi films or anything, because when they went, तो तभी tapes वगैरह भी नहीं होती थी, VHSs and all that. And then by the time films started going there, he was already in medical school and very, very busy. So he never really got an opportunity to watch a lot of Hindi films.
Is this a Gujarati family, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And none of you are from Gujarat. I think that's wonderful.
I know, right?
That is how secular our film industry is. I mean, it's so cross-cultural and so beautiful, you know. Was that a difficult thing, Srishti?
We weren't focusing on it being a Gujarati family and coming from a particular community. the focus of the film was about relationships and about people and about the family and what happens in the conflict. So the focus on the accent as such or on the behavior as such was not there at all. We kept it minimal. We had fun with some words what we thought we could use while creating the character, while improvising. But otherwise, the film is completely away from that. We're talking more about relationships and family.
Yeah. So the cultural thing is just one backdrop.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And it helps for colorful dances.
Actually, the script itself was catering to the culture enough
Yeah.
for us actors to focus on the drama.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the director was taking care of the culture by himself.
Yeah.
What does he find attractive in this girl, like in Barkha's character?
That it'll be weird if I say that she's a reflection of my mother. But very honestly, the fact that she is extremely giving and she's an unconditional lover as a human being, and not just in a relationship that they have formed, but with her parents, with people in the society and people around her. She's an extremely giving person, which Tejas has seen all his life while he was growing up as a trait in his mother. And he always thought that this is the best way of being a human being, and this is the full form of being a human being. And he found the same thing when he flew down to the US and met Aisha, and that's why he fell in love with her.
That's really amazing.
But isn't that true? Like a lot of guys kind of fall for.
We all
girls-
look for a form of our parents. I
Yeah,
guess,
yeah, that is.
I could flip that and say, girls look for bits of their
yeah,
dad.
that too, Hrishi,
I have
that
two
too.
daughters. I'm
yeah.
very happy. Yes, marry somebody like me.
Yeah.
And I have 2 sons.
So, yeah. So I made it in a very good
Yeah,
way.
I don't see your sons deviating at all.
But they're so talented. They're musicians.
Yeah, like with
they're
a mom
amazing
like
guys.
that, why would they look elsewhere?
Wow. You know, I want to ask you this because I don't want to name the show because it is another platform. It would be unfair.
Yes, yeah.
But these 2 kids, Lakshveer and Muskan, they were playing her children in that show. And one of them made a very interesting comment. He said, you know, acting with her was, I mean, not just the dancing and the beauty and all that stuff. He said it was a great lesson for me because apparently there was a shot and, you know, ma'am just said, move this way, you'll get a better angle. Or just, you know, take the light in a particular way.
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, I mean, wow.
Yeah.
That's learning, you know, that's like a school on the set.
Yeah, yeah.
What did you learn from her?
I learned the importance of being with yourself before a scene, the importance of being more disciplined on set in terms of like I personally am a very chatty person, so I have a tendency of just going yap. But there were times and moments when I saw ma'am before a scene or before the dance or before anything, she would sit with herself and she would give herself that space and time just before a scene to, you know, get in the, I don't know exactly what you did then, but she would, you know, be very disciplined, never have to refer to a script once she's on set. Never saw a phone in her hand unless it's obviously a long gap or anything. So I think this basic discipline that comes with utmost respect for your work and utmost value for your work is something that I learned from her by observing her on set.
You like that? You like some me time before a shot?
Sometimes.
Just be with yourself?
It depends on
Yeah.
what the shot is.
I mean, it's difficult to do if you're on a set, you're constantly being mobbed, but I'm just asking. I mean, is it, if you,
You're not
you like to
constantly
go into your...
mobbed like that,
no, in the sense that people want your time. So do you go into your vanity, sit for a bit?
I can be on the set, but
Yeah.
I'll just sit like in a corner or something and just, you know.
No, it wasn't. She wouldn't
just-
go away.
डायरेक्टर की परमिशन के बगैर एमडी कभी सेट से नहीं गई।
Yeah.
उन्होंने आनंद ने बोला कि मैम आप 15 मिनट हैं, आधा घंटा है, आप जाइए। तो वो एक चीज ऑब्जर्व की हम सभी ने, मुझे बड़ा मतलब गजब लगा।
That simplicity.
नॉट सिंप्लिसिटी, मतलब कि वो जो एक डिसिप्लिन
discipline है ना, once
कि
you
भैया
understand
मैं यहाँ पर हूँ इस
Yes.
पर्पस के लिए हूँ, और एमडी की टीम भी सारी की सारी वो फ्लाई ऑन द वॉल, कुछ कहीं पे शोशेबाजी नहीं है, कुछ नहीं। तो बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग।
क्या बात है। तो इस परिवार में सबसे मजेदार बात क्या है आपके अलावा?
इनकी तो बहुत ही मजेदार बात है।
सृष्टि है। क्या बात है। मोस्ट इंटरेस्टिंग कैरेक्टर का किताब सृष्टि श्रीवास्तव का।
सृष्टि श्रीवास्तव।
क्यों बट क्यों
ये वो बिल्ली है जो कभी भी झपटा मार सकती है, किसी को ही मार सकती है। वो अपना जो ब्लॉक है, अपना जो एरिया, उसको लेकर बहुत प्रोटेक्टिव है,
टेरिटोरियल
टेरिटोरियल है.
But also, she's not a rebel without a cause.
Yeah.
She's with a very
I
important
have my
cause.
reasons of being a certain way in the film.
I can't believe I
Lovely.
supported you in this.
Okay, last question. Everybody will please take it from me. Diwali is around the corner, so how do each one of you and your families celebrate Diwali? What happens in the Dixit Nene house?
Well, right now, one of my sons is already in college. So the other guy is going to be applying this year. So मुझे लगता है most of our time will be taken with that. But of course, we do a little puja in the house and
Diyas?
yeah, diyas. We jalate diyas and that's what we do basically, puja and diyas and all that. So.
Gajraj
And families get together, like yeah.
गज्जू भाई, ताश मतलब गैम्बलिंग के हिसाब से नहीं, शगुन के लिए खेलते हैं ना कुछ लोग.
नहीं, वो मेरे पिताजी को ऐतराज था बचपन से ही, तो उन्होंने ताश तक हमको पहुंचने नहीं दिया, लूडो और कैरम तक ही रहने दिया. तो पर दिवाली के दिन लूडो खेलते हुए अच्छे नहीं लगेंगे. तो खाना वाना बनता है, सब लोग कोशिश रहती है वाइफ की कि हम लोग साथ में रहें, पूजा करें और अच्छे कपड़े पहने और वीडियो कॉल हो जाएं सारे, अलग व्हाट्सएप कॉल सब फैमिली मेंबर्स से जो अलग अलग शहरों में हैं उनके साथ.
बरखा,
वेरी सिमिलर. पूजा होती है घर पे, अच्छे कपड़े पहनते हैं एंड आई लिव इन अ बिल्डिंग, सो आई थिंक सब नेबर्स एक दूसरे को जाके एक दूसरे के घर जाते हैं. देयर इज मिठाई एक्सचेंज हैपनिंग एंड देन माय मॉम इज स्ट्रेसिंग कि यार ये मिठाई खत्म हो रही है और मंगवा. देन माय डैड इज डूइंग दिस लास्ट मिनट रन टू द स्वीट शॉप विद द ड्राइवर.
ये हर साल होता है
ऑलमोस्ट बिकॉज लाइक वी डोंट लाइक वेस्टिंग फूड, तो हम अननेसेसरी कभी बहुत ज्यादा मिठाई आ जाती है और फिर हमारे घर में उतना मिठाई नहीं खाते हैं, या तो बहुत कम पड़ जाती है, फिर मम्मी बोलती है मैंने बोला था.
नहीं, ये तो इससे मैं बिल्कुल अग्री करता हूँ, क्योंकि अभी हम थोड़ी देर पहले रेस्टोरेंट में खाना खा रहे थे ऊपर, और इन्होंने जो खाना ऑर्डर किया था वो बच गया थोड़ा सा, मतलब 1/4, लेकिन उन्होंने पैक करवाया वो कि मैं वेस्ट नहीं करना चाहता.
No, always.
wonderful. Mr. Bhowmik.
Yeah, but Diwali is definitely around the corner. But before that, my household is going to go ballistic for Durga Puja. And,
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so we're just going to go nuts right now because
I take the bong out of Calcutta, but you can never take the Calcutta
out of the bong ever. Because my sister and I, we born outside of West Bengal, so we are called Probashi Bengalis. My parents were born there, so they are fully Bengali. But for us, Durga Puja is the time where we feel from head to toe as bongs, and we love the food we eat, the clothes we wear, and we have something called the pandal hopping, where we go from one pujo pandal to the other pujo pandal, and we just tour the entire city. We'll go across Bombay and we'll just be looking at Ma.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Srishti.
मेरी दिवाली पूजा में दादी बहुत जोर जोर से आरती करती हैं. Every year we go to दादी's room. स्मॉल मंदिर वहां पे पूरा उन्होंने सजा दिया होता है और वो घंटे, एंड शी थिंक्स दादी सॉरी शी थिंक्स शी सिंग्स रियली वेल. एंड तो वो अभी नया, बिकॉज देयर आर स्पीकर्स एट होम, वो स्पीकर्स में भजन बजता है, उसके ऊपर वो गाती है, स्टिल यू कांट हियर द भजन. सो शी सो माय दिवाली पूजा इज दादी.
She's a rocking, entertaining Dadi package.
Yeah,
Amazing.
Performance happening.
Lovely. 6th of October on Amazon Prime Video. It's Maja. Please go give it a lot of love. It looks so lovely. Thank you.
Thank you, Hrishi.